So Ethan is in the garbage truck, and we are waiting to see if he's ready for this. So go ahead, Dad. Let's see if he knows how to use the walkie.
Hey, Ethan. Hey, Ethan. Are you ready?
I'm ready for Friday.
Are you ready to pick up some trash?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're getting ready to go. So who's got it better than us?
He's doing really good job. Ethan, what are you going to do today? Do you know?
No.
Yes, you do. Where are you sitting in?
The garbage truck.
The garbage truck, and he is getting ready to go, and he loves the walkie. Now, if you're wondering why he has the walkie, it's for two reasons. Number one, it's really loud in there, and so he needs to be able to communicate with his dad. Now, if you notice, there's not another seat there in the garbage truck, so Dad is going to be following behind in that walkie so that they can communicate as they're on this route. It's going to start in downtown on Q Street. They are getting ready to go. They have a limo bus that's going to pull up. That's going to take their parents and some of the people from Make-A-Wish to make sure that every stop goes according to plan. And then also they have someone that's going to be trailing with them to make sure that they can follow along, and Ethan's doing okay inside the garbage truck. They have 5 different stops that they're going to make, and at each stop there's going to be a superhero there who's going to talk to Ethan about recycling, reducing, and reusing. Big shout out to Waste Management for helping to make this happen. Sam looks like he's ready. Sam, you ready? What's in here, Sam?
Absolutely.
What you got in here, Sam? This is for Ethan?
From Make-A-Wish, it's some snacks and things to drink.
Okay, because we got to make sure that he's prepared.
That's right.
Is there any air conditioning in the garbage
Absolutely.
truck? Okay, good news for a hot day.
Wonderful air conditioning.
Good. Now he's going to have that walkie-talkie that he'll be able to communicate with to Dad. It's pretty loud in there, so you guys may not really get to talk too much, right?
Right.
You might is there music? Can you play music in there?
Yes, I have a stereo in there.
Okay, there we go. We got to make sure that this is very comfortable for Ethan as he is making his debut in the garbage truck. Sam has been doing this, guys, for 35 years. As soon as he retires, Ethan is ready to take over for his job. Dad, you guys ready to get this show on the road?
We're ready. I'm hot. I want to be in an air conditioning car.
So does Ethan, too. There's air conditioning inside here, which thank goodness, because it is going to be a hot day.
Yeah.
They're going to do 5 different stops, and then what's going to happen at the Capitol?
I guess there's a lunch and a press conference, and I'm sure he'll ham it up like he's doing it now. And, just having fun.
Oh, yeah, he is loving this.
Yeah.
He's having fun teasing you this morning as well.
He gets that from me, so I have to deal with it. But
Do you think that he realizes the scope of what's going on?
I don't know. I think once we get into downtown and sees even more people, it'll be surprising for him.
He's blowing kisses in there? Oh my gosh, he is a ham. You want to blow another kiss? Everybody in Sacramento, Rancho Cordova. Oh yeah. What do you want to say to the people watching, Ethan?
I don't know.
He does not know. He does not know. Remember, he's 6 years old. Since 2 months old, has been dealing with cystic fibrosis. When they went to do a Make-A-Wish for him, everything had to do with being a garbage truck driver. So they decided, you know what? We got to surprise him. And so the truck is just starting, and they are getting ready to take off. First stop, Q Street, in about an hour. Oh, he's blowing you a kiss, guys.
Oh, my God.
He's already a ladies' man at 6 years old.
School, the community coming together. So fantastic. He's got his walkie-talkie and the key to the city.
He's ready to rock. We're going to follow along Ethan's route throughout the rest of Good Day, and also on CBS 13 News at noon. We're going to bring you the whole culmination of the day's events. This is just too fun to watch.
Cammy mentioned 5 stops. So the first stop is Q Street in Sacramento, and then Fire Station number 2 there on I Street. Cal EPA there at the corner of Terminal Way and 11th Street. Then Frank Fat's right on 8th and L. And then they will finish up right there at the west steps of the Capitol by noontime. So if you wanted to walk, go cheer him on, you can do that. Maybe end up there at the Capitol, find yourself a tree, find some shade.
I think that Tina might have contributed to the trash outside of Frank Fat's. No? What? Maybe some dirty napkins.
Right, that's it.
It's a great place to eat.
It is a good place to eat. We're all excited.